Let's now bring you the latest updates from a story that WION has been closely tracking. A team of multi-agency officials led by the DIG of the Central Bureau of Extradition have left for Dominica to extradite fugitive diamond merchant Mehul Choksi. Choksi will be brought back to India by the officials if the courts in Dominica allow his deportation. Choksi's case will be heard shortly at the Dominican High Court. Choksi mysteriously went missing on May 23rd from Antigua and Barbuda, where he has been staying since 2018 as a citizen. He was detained in neighboring Dominica for illegal entry after a possible romantic escapade with his rumored girlfriend. His lawyers allege that he was kidnapped from Jolly Harbour in Antigua by policemen who allegedly looked Antiguan and Indian and brought to Dominica on a boat. While efforts are underway to extradite the fugitive, his citizenship is now at the eye of the controversy. Choksi, who is detained in Dominica, had secured citizenship in Antigua and Barbuda back in 2017, but the Antiguan government had revoked his citizenship in October 2019. Hence, the Antigua and Barbuda Prime Minister has said that Choksi is still an Indian citizen and the status of his citizenship is still an unsettled matter. Meanwhile, Dominican opposition leader Lennox Linton, in an exclusive conversation with WION, has claimed that the Dominican government was aware that Choksi was coming to the country. On the other hand, he has dismissed the allegations brought against him about being an ally to Choksi.
Where did these facts come to you? In a sense, has the government briefed? Has the government, your government, in a sense, informed you about what has been transpiring? Because your government has only officially come out with one release confirming his presence and also interestingly saying that he is a citizen of India. So what do you have to say about two things? First, of course, your government briefing you about the developments, the facts you have mentioned, and also the fact that he has been mentioned as a citizen of India by your government.
The government has not been forthcoming with any information regarding this matter. The government has essentially kept its people in the dark, and it has been left to the people to try through the sources of investigative journalism and so on to find out what they can. And we have been doing that. So it is based on official documentation from the government system that has been leaked to certain individuals that we know. We have a good idea of what transpired and what went down.
The Dominican government had issued a statement that it is ascertaining the status of his citizenship with Antigua. India had dispatched a jet with documents related to cases against Choksi, which landed at the Douglas Charles Airport in Dominica on May 28th. A team of officers who are in Dominica to bring back Choksi argue that Choksi continues to be an Indian citizen with an Interpol red notice against him. Choksi and his nephew Nirav Modi had fled India in the first week of January in 2018, weeks before the $185 million scam in the Punjab National Bank rocked Indian banking industry. Choksi had fled to the Caribbean after securing citizenship using an investment program. For more on this story, we are now being joined by our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhan Sibal, who, of course, has been following this story very closely. Siddhan, you've been tracking the latest updates in this story. What's the latest development in the Choksi case? We know a Dominican court will shortly hear a repatriation plea.
Well, today is the D-Day in a sense. We know that the petition, when it comes to the habeas corpus petition, will be taken up by the courts in a matter of few minutes. In fact, 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, the proceedings are expected to begin. That was the time given when the last time court met. But we know that this time, India is going to make sure that this is a watertight case. We know Indian officials are present on the ground with legal documents to prove that he is a fugitive that is trying to find a safe haven in the Caribbean by taking citizenship there, and that is something that should be taken note of by the courts. But as of now, the case against Choksi in Dominica is illegal entry into the country. And of course, if it goes in favor of India, the big thing is that where will he go? Will he be sent back to Antigua or will he be sent back to India? Well, as of now, if you look at the political intent of the government of Antigua, the Prime Minister, in fact, speaking to WION 2 times exclusively, said that he would like to see Mehul Choksi go back to India. Antigua, in its one release, has said that he's a citizen of India. That leaves a very positive development for India. But of course, there are many slips, given the fact that he does has the legal right to appeal as well. If he loses the case here in the High Court today, then he of course can go to the Supreme Court, and then of course that means a long legal battle.
Right, Siddhant, but is there a chance that Choksi will go scot-free? His citizenship has been brought into question multiple times, and he's known to evade the law previously.
Well, it doesn't look like that he's going to go scot-free, for a simple reason that he is in a very, very difficult position as of now. It looks like he is a stateless citizen of no country and stuck in Dominica, and how the cases have been going on. We have seen the visuals as well. Of course, there is a big controversy on whether he was abducted from Antigua or brought to Dominica, or whether he came on his own accord. There are, of course, question marks. Both theories are something which do not have facts on the ground. We also spoke to the owner of the service provider there when vessels come to the country. He, of course, has denied that he never saw Mehul Choksi, but there are contrary facts on the ground as well, including our interview with the opposition, who pointed out to a fact that he, while entered into the country on 23rd of May, the papers on the ground say that he entered on 25th. So there's a lot of discrepancy happening. But nonetheless, he's in a difficult position, and it's a window of opportunity for India to get back a person who was involved in the mega scam, a scam which, of course, rocked the country and one of the biggest scams in independent India.
Right, Siddhant. Thank you so much for all your insights. We'll be tracking the plea hearing closely, of course, on WION. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.